Hey everybody, it's Mike, KO4PDI, a ham fun guy. Not having much fun right now. Stuff's not working, but we're working on that. I can't see the chat, but I can see the screen and I can see the sat box, and that's working. And my internet is back. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I had no internet all day from yesterday at about 4:30 until about noon today. I had no internet. We're going to try to do an ISS contact here. You can see we're going to have a pretty nice pass to the northwest to the southeast. That's what it's coming. Don, I see you chatting there, but the problem is I can't see it in OBS, and I don't know why. What I could do is exit out of OBS, come back, but I'm not going to do that now because we're very short few minutes. But if you look at my geochron, I don't know if you guys noticed this today. I've been out all day. I had a doctor's appointment and stuff. Check it out, man. Big earthquake in California. It's telling me, I'll tell you, I got to look at it closely because you can't really see it on the screen. It was 7.15 on the Richter scale. 7.15 earthquake on the Richter scale. That's pretty devastating, actually. That's not a good thing. We'll have to check the news when we get off here. And in the meantime, I'm watching my sat box. And I'm watching, can you hear that? Yeah, you can. Okay, so I just now got the audio working on my headphones. So I literally can go right to the sat page now and see if we're hearing anything. Got a little hiss. The antenna hasn't moved yet, but according to my... Oh, that's right. It's not going to start for another 4 minutes. All right, we got time. So we can sit and chat. So, yeah, I did a lot in my ham shack. I don't know if any of you know it, but I got to move things around. I can't get the green screen in the right spot. I'm not centered on the screen. Yeah, that don't look good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, let me switch to the overall camera, give you a look. If you notice, I have a nice big conference room table now. We don't need that anymore. Get that out of the way. Yeah, it's a nice big conference room table. And I got this for free. Let me just configure this video a little bit, turn down the backlight compensation. I got this free from a lawyer I know in Flagler Beach, Scott Spradley, great guy, and he gave it to me for free. If you notice, I'm not running FC8, nothing. Yes, PO101 is active, and it's 4 minutes after the ISS. Oh, yeah. ISS rises at 5:08, and that will last until 5:19, and then at 5:21, PO101 opens, although according to my sat box here, if you look at this, the sat box, PO101's got a yellow. That tells me it's telemetry only. Yeah, so you like it. You like the new desk on the ham shack, huh? This damn sturdy. This thing, just the top, easily weighs over 100 pounds. Just this top. I was like a basket case trying to bring this in the house yesterday. But man, it looks nice and it's sturdy and I can put stuff, I don't have to worry about anything falling. I got my cool little world map. Let's see if I can tilt this down a little bit so you can see the world map right there as my mouse pad / protector. And yeah, that's what I use. Down a little bit, too low, up a little bit. Yeah, it's not a rocket science thing. Anyway, I'm comfortable in here. My fear was I had these glass desks that I had everything on, because when I started with this, I had no clue what it was I was going to be doing and what kind of radios I was going to put in here. Now, if I go out and I get a 7610, I'll get it on this desk perfectly fine. 4 monitors, 2 radios, a speaker, a rotator box. I didn't put the what is it? I didn't put the power meter back on the 7300. I decided to leave it off so I could use it for other radios when I'm checking problems. This is my favorite way to attach cameras and stuff to the desk so they don't move. Just Clip it on there. Get this on Amazon. This is called Hook and Loop. Really good. Really sturdy, strong, and the adhesive on this is amazing. So that's what I did. I'm looking at the chat now. Don's the only one chatting. Thank you. He says, I'm looking good. 1%. Yeah, the antenna has turned. It's moving right now. You can go back to the SAT screen. And I got my Stream Deck here. I got to extend this USB cable. I just went out today and spent over $100 on extension cables for my headphones, for the Stream Deck, USB extensions, and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. It might sound like, oh, all you did was change the table. Yeah, but oh my God, what was involved in that? Ugh, it's unreal. So now I got the radio's running on my 100 amp hour battery, which is under the desk now. The computer is still on the rack to the right. I was going to move all that stuff, and then I decided not to because it was just way, way too much work. It was hard enough getting all the antenna cables where they had to go. I swore I was going to leave space behind the desk so I could work on stuff. I didn't do it. I didn't leave space behind the desk. There's the chirp. The ISS is at the horizon. Might as well turn the volume up a little bit. And we'll start listening for humans or something. Let's unplug that for a second. I got to move that wire. I'm anal retentive. If I see something that doesn't look right, I move it. There we go. Now we're ready. Okay, get the mic near my mouth so people can hear me. I'm not used to the location of the foot switch. It used to be right in front of me here. Now it's like over here, so I got to twist myself over to get to it. Yeah, it's not easy, and I just literally 5 minutes before I went live, I hooked up the Geochron again, so we had a nice backdrop, and I was praying that it actually started working. Listen, I hear little gadgets, people talking. I see it on the waterfall. You can see the waterfall, the little blue lines right in the center. Those are voices, except I can't hear them yet because it's not high enough. Right now we are at 3.4 degrees. A good sign though that I hear it. You can see the antenna is pointing right at it, and it will be moving. Right now it's pointing north-northwest, and it'll rise up. Man, this solo camera. I have to fix this camera because I'm not lined up. There we go. We're starting to hear things now. Let's make some QSOs. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Not getting my voice back yet. Make sure the power's turned off on the preamp. We really don't need it right now. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Not yet. We're not getting anything back yet. I was at 75%. Let's just try 100% for one call. Kilo Oscar 4. Nope, not getting it back. So let's go back to 70% while it's low on the horizon. When it gets up to about 15, 20 degrees, we'll turn the power down. ISS has a 25-watt Kenwood radio on it, so you can put 25 watts in it without much trouble. It's not like the CubeSats. Here we go.
Whiskey 5, Quebec Zulu, Echo Mike 10. Quebec Zulu, QSL, W2, GDJ, FS32.
W2, DGJ, KO4, PDI. You copy me, John? W2, DGJ, KO4, PDI. Whiskey Tango 8 Delta, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL. WT 8 Delta.
Quebec 4, Victor Whiskey November, located Echo Mike 96. Yeah, thank you, Victor November. Do you copy into FYA? FYI, copy, what's your call?
It's John.
November 2, Fox Yankee America. Is your call KQ4VWN?
QSL 73, thanks for the contact.
We're in FN41, can I get your grid?
Yes sir, Echo Mike 96, Echo Mike 96.
Okay. 5, Quebec Zulu, Echo Mike 10. Mike, Fox November 10.
Whiskey 5.
Easy, calling CQ out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Whiskey 5, Quebec Zulu, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. November 2, Fox Yankee Alpha, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Wilmington Station.
Okay, KO4 PD.
All right, we got John.
KO4 PDI, QSL from Whiskey 5, Quebec Zulu.
We got Whiskey 5,
Okay, we got Q4 HTZ calling CQ out of Wilmington. KO4 PDI N2 FYA QSL.
QSL, John, thank you. Whiskey 2, Delta Gulf Juliet, KO4 PDI.
KO4 PDI, Whiskey. KO4 PDI, Whiskey January Delta. KO4 PDI, Whiskey 2, Golf Delta Juliet. Got you in the log, FN32.
Roger, roger, thank you very much.
CQ out of Wilmington.
Station calling CQ, what's your call sign?
Quebec Zulu, Echo Mike.
Wait, station call.
Calling CQ out of Wilmington.
Station calling CQ, give me your call sign. KQ4 question mark. Somebody let this guy in. KQ4 station, come back.
Kilo 5 Delta, November Alpha. Kilo 5 Delta, November Alpha, Kilo 1.
Kilo 5, Delta Quebec, Delta November Alpha, KO4 PDI.
Kilo 5 Delta, November Alpha, Kilo 1.
Kilo 5, Delta November Alpha. What is your grid square? I got Echo Mike 35, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Quebec 4 station, somebody's jamming. Kilo Quebec 4 station, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Come again. I hate when people do that. Key in the mic and not talking. Hear that? Right there. He's black on the signal. Station, key in your mic. Would you please stop or talk, one or the other? Live on Facebook and Twitter and X. You're jamming the signal.
Whiskey Foxtrot 2 Zulu, EL97.
Whiskey Foxtrot 2 Zulu, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KL4 PDI, WF2Z, solid copy.
Roger, roger, Matt.
Thank you, WF2Z, EL97, listening.
Somebody's jamming the repeater. I love this.
KQ4HKV N2 FYA to KQ4HKV.
KQ4HKZ, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. KQ4HKZ, KO4 PDI. Not getting a response, but I'm going to take him anyway. If he accepts it and solves it, great. right, why don't we switch over to PO 101, which should be rising in 4 minutes. I'm going to keep listening here because I'm still picking something up. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I got it at 6 degrees, Don. No, the jamming is somebody keying a mic and not talking. That's what the jamming is. I know for a fact. You could have a lot of people on here and you don't hear that solid carrier. That doesn't happen. So yeah, that was an experience. You got to listen to it live and hear the idiot out there jamming the signal. Yeah, I got to rearrange my backdrop and everything. I was supposed to go to the volunteers' Christmas party today. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. But I had to go to a doctor because I had to get a blood test. And then they made me bleed. They pulled a pint of blood out of me because they said my blood's too thick. Yeah, those weren't all from this pass. If you notice, Don, if you notice the list of call signs, the top 5 or 6, top 6 were this morning before I didn't have internet. So it didn't do any lookups on those, but that's all right. I don't need it. Yeah. Don't worry, Iman. We're gonna keep going. We're going to PO 101 next. It's gonna rise in 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I'll even pick it out of the list and get ready. If you look at the satellite pass page, you can see it's a pretty straight overhead pass. It's gonna start in 2.5 minutes or so, and we'll get on that. How's everybody doing? I'm still exhausted. Iman, you got here late. Let me show you what we're doing here. Notice, no more glass desks. This is a conference table from a law office. God knows how many divorce papers were signed on this table or how many houses were closed on this table. But he was getting rid of it. And he said, hey, anybody that wants this, come pick it up or it's going in the garbage on Monday. Well, I went right over there and I picked it up. But let me tell you something. This top of this table is solid wood. This top of this table weighs over 100 pounds. I personally can't believe I actually was able to lift it and get it in my house by myself. It took 2 of us to get it onto the base. And the base is kind of flimsy, although once all this weight's on it, it ain't going anywhere. When I say this was a bitch to move it, oof, that's an understatement. I literally dragged it across the floor to get it in here. And well, first I had to dismantle my entire ham shack. The only thing I didn't change was the computer stayed where it was. The mixer stayed where it was. I would love to move everything over to this wall over here someday. But man, what a task. What an overwhelming task that was. And to do it by myself, I'm actually impressed that I was able to get this desk in here and get it all put together and on the get everything working in time for tonight. Last night, I was almost ready to do a podcast last night. I had the radios here. I hadn't hooked them up yet. But I had the computer working. I had the cameras working, but I didn't do a podcast because at 4:30 yesterday, the internet went out, and it didn't come back till about 1 o'clock today. So that sucked. So, of course, it came out 5 minutes before I had to run to the doctor for my blood test. But, man, it's all working now. It's all connected. I even got the Geochron back up and running, which was the last thing I hooked up. And the funniest story, I'll tell you the funniest story. I took everything apart and I put it in different places so I'd remember where it was. And slowly, as I was putting it back together, I'd get it and come back. I completely forgot where I put the Geochron. I had to look around my house 10 times to remember where I put the Geochron. All right, PO 101 is coming up. Let's see if we get some voices on here. That would be nice if we actually hear humans on PO 101. Now, the nice thing about PO 101, it's an FM bird. Let me reset the radio, get everything connected. All right, we're on there. Check the transmission. Yep, I'm hitting the radio, and we're almost ready to go. So why don't we switch to the satellite pass screen? Yeah, those 11 contacts, 5 of those were this morning. Only 6 of them were from tonight. So, yeah, that's what those are. I'll upload those later. I got a couple of call signs I've never gotten before. KQ Ford Whiskey Radio Whiskey. I don't think I ever talked to him before. WB2 TQE, we get him all the time. K1DS, I never got him. That's a new one, I think. I haven't uploaded them to my log, so I don't know. And I'm wondering if it's going to be okay for me to upload them the way they are, or if I got to actually go re-enter them with their grid squares and everything. Because, you know, on hammers, if you use hammers for Parks on the Air, and you try to get somebody and it doesn't look them up, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Later on, you can click on it and say, look it up now. You can't do that with the Sapbox. That might be something I'd suggest to the Sapbox guys to get them to... Oh, okay. All right, Don's reporting that he got nothing heard on PO 101. Right now, I'm not hearing anything, but also it's only 7 degrees above the horizon to the north, which means it's looking at it through the trees. Let's just try a test, see if I see my signal coming back. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing. Let's see if the CW beacon is active. If we hear... That's weird. I never heard that before. That might be the AFSK. I'm hearing that buzz. That sounds like it could be telemetry. Let's go back to FM voice, see if we get anybody on here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Not seeing anything on the waterfall. Let's, my reference is at 0. Let's disable the radio, turn up the reference. Oh yeah, it's working.
Oh, there you go. You got around a little bit. Okay. Well, good catching you out there, and we'll catch you later on.
N2FYA, KO4 PDI.
Yep, 7-3, so I'll let you guys carry on. For PDI, to FYA, I'm clear.
Okay, 73 there. Take care. WB2TQE and 2FYA. KO4 PDI and 2FYA.
Roger, roger, WB2 TQE, KO4 PDI. I got you, Howard. Sorry I called you the wrong name this morning. Whiskey Tango 8 Delta, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KO4 PDI, Echo November 55.
QSL.
KO4 PDI and 2FYA.
Hey, John. Yes, I got you. KO4 PDI.
QSL. Have a good evening.
Roger, roger. This is a good one.
2FYA, K3ZON, Echo Mike 73.
K3ZON and 2FYA. Good evening.
Good evening, 73.
K3ZON, KO4. K3ZON, KO4.
TQE, Echo Lima 96.
K3ZON, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99. I got you, Armando.
Okay, WD5GRW and 2FYA QSL.
QSL, John, Echo Mike 1.
Roger, roger, James, I got you.
UN, Whiskey Tango 8 Delta. What grid are you in out there?
Hotel. K3VON, WB2TQE, 096.
K3VON, Whiskey Tango 8 Delta. WD5GRW, what grid are you in?
Echo Mike 13.
Oh, okay, QSL, thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
I see what you wrote down. I wish I could put it on the screen.
WB2TQE, 096. WB2TQE, QSL, Echo Mike 13. QSL, 73. WB2TQE, Echo Mike 73, QSL, good evening. Yep, 7 AM 73, QSL 73.
ZON, Whiskey Tango 8 Delta, Echo November 55.
Whiskey Tango 8 Delta, QSL, good evening.
Whiskey Delta 5, GRW, KO4, PDI. This is a good bird.
X-ray Echo 1, Bravo Juliet, Echo Kilo 09. X-ray Echo 1, Bravo Juliet, K30N, Echo Mike 73. Good evening, Heber.
K30N, good evening. Thank you, 73, XC1 Bravo Juliet.
Hey, Herbert, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
And to FYA. And to FYA, John, nice to hear you, 73, XC1BJ, 73.
XC1BJ, WPTQE, L96. Good evening.
WTQE, XC1 Bravo Juliet, thank you, my friend.
XE1, Bravo Juliet, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I got you now.
Hey, Mike, KO4 PDI, XC1 Bravo Juliet, thank you.
Good to hear you, Herbert.
XC1BJ and to FYA. And to FYA, XC1BJ, John, nice to hear you. QSL, have a good evening down. Good evening, thank you.
XC1BJ, WD5GRW.
WD5GRW, XC1BJ. Thank you.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Pretty good pass. I'm at 30%. Excellent signal.
X-ray Echo 1, Bravo Juliet, Echo Kilo 09.
Hey, Herbert, have you heard Virgilio lately? Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-ray.
Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-ray. Yourself?
Roger, Roger. I'm asking if you've heard him. I haven't heard him in a while.
Okay, Mac, thank you.
That's Herbert. He's a nice guy. I got TJ on here. You know, it sucks I can't see the chat. For some strange reason, it's all changing. We got him already.
Whiskey Delta 5, Golf Romeo Whiskey, Echo Mike 13.
Kilo Oscar 4. Kilo Oscar. I'm losing the bird now. Where are we? I need to look at. Oh, we're almost setting. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. KO4 PDI. Yeah, we're not getting it anymore. All right. Hey, damn. That's today. All these call signs you see on here, that's just today. 19 call signs. And the first 5, I didn't have the internet. Oh, I could take these off now. The first 5, I didn't have the internet, so I didn't do any lookups on them. But it's mostly people I know, people I've talked to before. Oh, man, let's see what... I'm looking at the YouTube chat. That's the only thing I can see, because I have to pop that out. I wish it was bigger. Maybe I can enlarge it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's check the internet out here. Let's check the chat, which I can't see on my main thing. I think the jammer was amateur radio. PO 101 just rose. Let's see. Iman came on, and you didn't miss the show, Iman. He's happy. He said, oh, cool. 5 degrees, nothing yet on my mobile. Listen, watch. Let me just read Don's tweets, Don's comments, because you're going to get a kick out of it. Don said, 21 degrees, nothing heard. I'm not sure if it's active. That was the first thing. Then 33 degrees, nothing. And then, let's see, he said, I might not be active. 59 here, nothing. Okay. And then, hello, was watching the ISS pass on TV, now in the chat. Oh, by the way, got my radio out of the GD 168 yesterday. Not much of an antenna yet, but soon, I hope. That would be Rob, KB6JFL. All right, Rob, thanks for coming. TJ Walden, that's my new ham down here in Florida. It says, Mike, this guy knows sats. Thank you for that. Now, Don's getting frustrated. Okay, from now on, I'm freezing with the arrow antenna. LOL, I'm missing the fun. And then Iman said, you work the arrow well, Don. And then Don came back with, weird. I had this same Comet 2x4 antenna with a Wouxun KG UV 970p turning tuning the Doppler by hand, and it works great. This TYT MD9600 with Open GD77 sucks. All right, good to know. Don't buy the TYT MD9600, according to Don. Don thanked Iman. The Starlink launch looked great last night. Yeah, I didn't even see it. And you think it was actually about 5 in the morning. I watched it in the morning. And then Iman came back to Don and said, is the MD9600 not tracking correctly, Don? So, Don, if you know the answer to that question, go ahead and put it in there. I love that you guys follow me. I love that you all get on here and chit-chat and talk. Let's see, what is my count up to now on my channel? Let's just take a quick... Oh, I can't. Let me if I open a new window. Open a new tab. Okay. Right now, I have 805 subscribers. Woohoo! We only need... You realize what that means. We only need 95 more people, and I... we'll have 1,000 followers, and maybe we can monetize. Woohoo! Guys, you don't have to wait for me to be able to monetize to start patronizing the channel. You look in the show notes on every video, on every live. There's my Amazon store link. There's a link to buy me a beer. There's a link for SLNT. There's a link for EMP Shield. There's a link for Ham Radio Prep. There's a link for ABR Industries. All these people. Oh, and Blue Eddy Power Solutions. You got to go check out Blue Eddy. Use the link in the comments. I mean, not the link in the comments, the link in the chat or in the description of the videos to go to Blue Eddy, and you will see all kinds of wonderful batteries, inverters, and all kinds of stuff that you can buy. In the meantime, I think that's enough for the... Oh, let's see. Don's got to go. My daughter's calling. Yes, you do. You never say no to the daughter. 73, Don, thank you for coming. Saw the launch from your backyard. That's Rob KB6 JFL. He watched it from the backyard. And Don says he doesn't know why the radio's not working. Have another buddy that has the same setup and it works. So it's probably just a bug that he has to fix in that TYT radio to get it to work. I wish you guys could see the chat. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to go through my OBS. I had so many things, so many skillets on the fire that I missed a few things. But the good news is it's done. And you can see in my overall camera. Where is my overall camera? Here it is. You can see that. You see the desk. Here's the desk right here. Still got the Geochron on the wall over there. I love doing this. I love ham radio. And I'm just going to keep doing this as long as I can. And when I'm an invalid and I can't drive and I have to be in a wheelchair, whatever, I can still pull up to this table and talk to the world. Right? That's what we want to do. Right? I know. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I want you to know that I appreciate all of you. And if there's anything I do for any of you guys, you need help with something, you want to work satellites, you don't know how to do it, or you don't know what equipment to buy, give me a shout. I will tell you there's two ways to do satellites, the way Don does it and the way I do it. And the way Don does it is great. It's not as successful. I got 19 contacts on satellites today, twice on the ISS and once on PO 101. So remember, you can do satellites with a 5-watt Baofeng. You can. But you're not going to have the success. You're not going to get 19 contacts in one day. You want to get 19 contacts in one day, you got to get a little creative, got to spend a few dollars. And I mean, just the rotor is $700, or it was $700. I don't know what it is now. But you can do it. And it takes time. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I got hooked on satellites right from the start. And I really loved them, so that's what I did. All right? All right. I will say good night to all of you guys, and thank you all for coming, and wish you a fond adieu. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, saying 73 for now. I'll see you soon. KO4 PDI, I'll be clear.